Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today we're going to show you how to play Anyone Else But You by the Moldy Peaches. Now, this song has just 2 chords, and it's the simplest chords. This is such a simple song. The strumming pattern's a bit long, but even then the strumming pattern is quite simple as far as the motions are concerned, and it's just the same thing the whole time. This is an ideal beginner song if you just want to learn to get the gist of switching between chords. You don't even have to play the strumming pattern. You can just strum the chords on beat 1, just 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and just count along. You know, you can just make it that simple. This is a good song for that, really easy to play along with. So let's just get started. So like we already mentioned, this song just has 2 chords, and the chords are G and C major 7. And normally we would play G like this, and then C major 7 like this. But I notice on the recording, if you listen really closely, when they're playing their chords, they never actually play the highest string of the chords. You know, you don't hear or that note on either of the chords, or that string, I mean. So what I think they're doing is muting the highest string by either holding it like so that the palm of their hand touches the highest string. See, it can't make any noise now. And then changing to the C major 7 chord like that. So it's super simple. We can just move 2 fingers. We're not even using these ones for this whole song. And we can just change to C. Pretty cool, eh? So just take a moment and get used to that, especially if you're new to guitar and it's kind of tough moving your fingers to the exact spot. You know, just spend a few times just moving back and forth, just stamping those fingers down. You can even strum them, try them out. And if the top string rings out, it's not the end of the world, it sounds fine. Anyways, since this song's just 2 chords, let's practice our switching using downstrokes only. We're just going to play along with the song a bit and just kind of focus on counting, you know, count out how many beats each chord is, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know, just work on that, work on some of the fundamentals, because it's a really good opportunity to do that. This song's just 2 chords. Anyways, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the strumming pattern isn't as simple as the chords, but it still is pretty decently simple. It's kind of long. It goes like this. So that's root, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And let's learn it in 2 parts. Let's divide it into 2 parts. We start out with root, down, up, down, up. So once again, that's just root, down, up, down, up. So just notice that there's a beat. You can kind of feel a beat between those 2 down ups. You know, don't rush it, root, down, up, or something. You know, just kind of give it that space between those 2 down ups. It's good if you're tapping your foot, there's a beat there that your foot would land on. I recommend tapping your foot all the time, by the way. Anyways, the second half of this strumming pattern, super simple, starts on an upstroke, so it starts on the off beat right after beat 1, like 1, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Pattern's super simple, the second half. It's just an up followed by 3 down ups, and it happens right after beat 1. So 2, 3, 4, 1. Just try that. 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. 3, 4, 1. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So when you put it together, this is what you get. Really slowly. Root, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So make sure you give those down ups their time, you know, in the beginning of the pattern. Leave the space. In a hurry, just really focus on that steady, even rhythm. Learn the strumming pattern in 2 halves, combine it when you're ready, and when you're ready, we can try it over these chords. And since the chords are so simple, it's a really good opportunity to just focus on that pattern, on your counting. Try to tap your foot if you can. Anyways, let's just give it a shot. Your foot if you can. 2, 3, 4. So that's how you play Anyone Else But You by the Moldy Peaches. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you need any help with the chords or you want to learn some more chords and strumming patterns, you should visit our website. We have a couple things there. There's an ebook that's free to all of our subscribers where you can learn chords, chord switching, strumming patterns, chord progressions, all the basics. And we also have a song list of beginner songs that show just 2 and 3 chord songs, and I'm making lessons for all of them as time goes by. Right now there's just a few that have lessons, but it's just good to get an idea of what songs you want to play and what chords you need to learn in order to play those songs. So just check the links down below if you're interested in either of those. And anyways, I hope you have fun practicing, and we'll see you next time.